Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for December 27, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in Myanmar, the country is bracing itself for a critical election that could determine its future. The international community is calling for a free and fair poll that reflects the will of the people as the nation struggles to emerge from a cycle of violence and instability. Secondly, in Yemen, tensions are rising between rival factions vying for control. The Saudi-led coalition has issued a warning against any military moves that could undermine de-escalation efforts, while the international community urges all parties to prioritize dialogue and the well-being of civilians. Lastly, in Guinea, the West African nation is set to hold its presidential election on Sunday, with over 5.7 million eligible voters expected to cast their ballots. The election has been marred by controversy, with the leading candidate, Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya, facing criticism for betraying his promise to restore democracy. In all three cases, the stakes are high and the outcomes are uncertain. One thing is clear: the future of these nations hangs in the balance, and the world is watching closely. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and Nanshul and know it's right now. Good evening, I'm Barbara, and this is the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskwiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the Indian stock market is awaiting a strong directional trigger, which could emerge from various factors including earnings season, FII positioning, and macroeconomic developments. Investors are advised to remain cautious and focus on stocks with strong technical setups and sectoral strength, while avoiding blind averaging in underperforming stocks. In the world of artificial intelligence, NVIDIA is poised to be one of the top-performing AI stocks in the coming year, driven by the growing demand for AI computing power. However, it's essential to approach this space with a nuanced perspective, considering both the opportunities and the challenges that lie ahead. Lastly, the cryptocurrency market is bracing itself for a potential regulatory crackdown in India, with the government setting a deadline for exchanges to comply with new regulations. Experts warn that this could lead to a decline in cryptocurrency prices, and investors are advised to exercise caution and stay informed about the latest developments. Remember, as we always say, don't average down, average up. Stay vigilant and keep a close eye on market developments. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, NASA's upcoming mission to Jupiter's moon, Europa, has received a fascinating boost with the discovery of a massive spider-like feature on its icy surface. Dubbed the Mannanan Crater Spider, this phenomenon suggests that there may be reservoirs of liquid water within the ice crust, potentially providing a habitable environment for microorganisms. Secondly, we'd been exploring the latest developments in space exploration, including NASA's plans to return humans to the moon and establish a sustainable presence on the lunar surface. Our previous episodes have delved into the details of this ambitious program, and we'll continue to bring you updates as more information becomes available. Lastly, an international team of astronomers has made a groundbreaking discovery using the James Webb Space Telescope, detecting the farthest supernova ever observed. This explosive event occurred when the universe was just a fraction of its current age, providing valuable insights into the conditions in the early universe and the role of massive stars in shaping galaxy evolution. These discoveries remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the universe, and we're excited to continue exploring the cosmos with you. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, the Houston Astros are making waves in Major League Baseball with their pursuit of three key free agents: Zach Littell, Harrison Bader, and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. These signings could potentially take the team to the next level, and we'll be keeping a close eye on developments as they unfold. In other news, the South Dakota Sports Hall of Fame has announced its latest class of inductees, recognizing outstanding achievements in sports across the state. We've got the full list of winners on our website, so be sure to check it out. And finally, we're just days away from the highly anticipated NFL matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. With playoff implications on the line, both teams are gearing up for a crucial Week 17 showdown. The Steelers will be relying on key players like Jalen Warren and Roman Wilson to lead them to victory, while the Browns look to neutralize the impact of defensive end Myles Garrett. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we reported on a tragic incident in Guatemala, where a bus accident resulted in the loss of life and injured many others. Our thoughts are with the families and loved ones of those affected. Next, we traveled to Germany, where a mysterious drone incursion brought the Hanover airport to a standstill. This incident highlights the growing concern of drone regulation and the importance of international cooperation in addressing these threats. Lastly, we visited Indonesia's Komodo National Park, where a tour boat carrying a Spanish family sank, leaving rescuers searching for missing family members. Our hearts go out to the family and loved ones of those affected, and we hope that the rescuers will be able to find them soon. These stories remind us of the complexities and challenges of our global community. As we navigate these issues, it's essential to approach them with a nuanced perspective, recognizing the potential risks and consequences. The AI Daily Press is committed to providing you with balanced and unbiased reporting, helping you make sense of the world around you. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, let's talk about the TikTok community, which has been making waves with its creativity and support for individual creators. We saw how the platform has democratized access to fame and fortune, and its impact on users' lives is truly transformative. In other news, we're looking back at some of the most notable events of the year that kept us entertained, surprised, and sometimes perplexed. From Adrien Brody's record-breaking Oscars speech to Katy Perry's trip to space, it's been a wild ride. And who can forget Mariah Carey's hilarious response to Katy's space travel? I think I've done enough. That's our new motto for the year. Last but not least, we're obsessing over Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's whirlwind romance. The power couple has been making headlines with their adorable PDA moments and high-profile appearances. Sources close to them say they're taking things slow and focusing on their individual careers. But one thing is certain, these two are a force to be reckoned with, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for them. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Good night. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Ottenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explore the issue of light pollution and its impact on urban wildlife, particularly birds. We delved into the ways in which artificial lighting can disrupt natural behaviors and discussed potential solutions to mitigate this effect. Next, we took you to the Italian Dolomites, where the countdown to the Milano Cortina Olympics has begun. We discovered hidden gems in the region, from picturesque villages to world-class ski facilities, and explored the unique blend of Italian culture and traditional cuisine that awaits visitors. Lastly, we journeyed to the Mediterranean, where a fascinating story of adaptation and resilience is unfolding. The presence of invasive species, such as the lionfish, is disrupting delicate balances in local ecosystems, and we examined innovative solutions, including promoting these species as a delicacy to control their population and provide an economic opportunity for fishermen. These stories underscore the complexities of our natural world and the need for multifaceted solutions to address the challenges we face. From the impact of human activities on wildlife to the resilience of ecosystems in the face of invasive species, it's clear that our planet's biodiversity depends on our ability to adapt and innovate. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Ottenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.